Hello everyone, I'm Martin Klaasen, joining you all the way from Perth, Western Australia. I recently retired from active practice after 47 years in line design, and looking back, I now realize I've had the privilege of evolving with almost every major shift in our profession. When I started, line design was far more manual. We sketched, we calculated, tested, adjusted, made mistakes, sometimes many mistakes, and learned directly from the buildings, from the sites we were on, from our clients, and from each other. And since then, technology has transformed almost everything, from light sources and controls to digital modeling, visualization, and now artificial intelligence. But despite all that change, one thing has remained absolutely clear to me. The core human skills of good lighting design has not changed. We still need observation. We still need curiosity. We still need judgment, sensitivity, intuition, experience, and the ability to understand how people feel and behave in space. We will still need to know when light should speak and when darkness should be allowed to do its work. And this is perhaps the most meaningful insight from my mentoring journey. Mentorship is not simply about passing on technical knowledge. It's about helping the next generation develop the confidence, the judgment, and the human awareness that no software, no algorithm, and no AI tool can replace. And now that we enter this new AI era, mentoring becomes even more important. Young designers will have access to incredibly powerful tools, but tools alone do not make a lighting designer. The danger is not that AI will replace us. The danger is that we forget what makes us valuable in the first place. So my message to the next generation is this: embrace the technology, but do not surrender your authorship. Use AI to explore, to test, to accelerate, to communicate, but remain the master of the design intent. Because in the end, line design is not about producing more images, more calculations, or more options. It's about creating meaningful human experiences through light. And if we mentor well, we can make sure that the next generation does not become operators of technology, but true masters of lighting and lighting design. Wishing you all the best for your event in London. Goodbye for now.
Hi everybody, I'm Sudipti and I'm coming from India, but at the moment I'm working in Dubai with Delta Lighting Design. I applied for Silver Awards in 2025 and I became a winner mentee. I was paired with Camilla and she's one of the best in the industry, and hands down one of the biggest realizations I had was applying for Silver Awards, because it really changed my life. I would say it changed my decisions at the most important part of my life, when I was starting to grow as a designer and exposed into this amazing lighting design field. And one of the biggest takeaways that I learned from this was that I was truly inspired that my mentor, Camilla, was inspired by her mentor when she was starting her life at early stages, and which led her to take this opportunity to give me this mentorship. And I was truly inspired by that. It shows that you always pass on what you learn, your experiences, and then you're willing to share that to the coming generation or the upcoming designers. So this cycle keeps going, and you learn and then you give back what you have learned. So in that way, Silver Awards is an amazing platform where all these people with great experiences, they come together to give you and shape your experiences in your life, to shape your decisions in your life. And then how amazing it is to have somebody walking very closely with you throughout your most important phase in your life, and they get to guide you. You're always guided and you're always inspired by people around you that influences your decisions as you keep going. So it's really important that you have that one person in your life as a mentor who always supports you no matter what. And then it's incredibly an amazing opportunity that they create this open space for you to talk about your professional reflections, or it could be anything. So I would hands down say apply for Silver Awards. It's really life-changing. It's very important that you have that one mentor in your life who you look back 10 years and then later you realize that you have been constantly supported by this person. And you're in a better place. So I would honestly say apply for Silhouette Awards, and it will really create this space for you to talk about your own reflections, and it will shape your life.
Hello everyone, my name is Petros. I am coming from Greece and I work as a lighting designer in Studio Lumen. I'm so grateful for Silhouette Awards mentorship program because it really helped me to start my career, and in what a place, in Studio Lumen in Dubai, that I learned so many things, so many experience, from lighting design to people to everything. I don't know where to stop, I don't know where to start. But for starters, I would say that Silhouette Mentorship Award is like amazing for a start, connecting to the community, learning about things, and that really helped me a lot. So guys, you have nothing to lose. But what I would recommend before that, if that doesn't happen or anything, the things that I learned through my experience, it was that always you have to stay humble, vigilant, and curious, most importantly. The things you don't know, you can always find a way to learn them. You will be surprised how many people are outside there that they are willing to share their experiences, to tell their story, and to learn something about them. But the point is, with lighting design, you have always to be up to date. There are so many technologies, so many ideas, so many different things happening that you need to be up to date and learning new things all the time. So that's the things that actually helped me a lot to be up onto a point, so I will be up to what's happening. What else I would recommend is, like, having a mentor is amazing, but the great mentor is not always giving you the answers, but also giving you the confidence and giving you the power to answer your questions yourself. So in a way, it's like showing you the way, because we have to do the first step. That's what I noticed, and that's how at least it works for me. Well, I hope I help anyone. I'm really grateful for this experience, and I recommend it to everyone.
Hi, I'm Mashaarah Bhatia. I'm from India and I'm currently working on architectural lighting concepts in Mumbai. One of the biggest shifts that my mentor brought forth has been the power of conversations and connections. After finishing my master's program at KTH in 2019, we as a community walked straight into COVID. Work setup, culture, team structure, everything changed. Connections at their core changed. What I had taken for granted earlier, skill sharing, idea sharing, brainstorming, they all boil down to an individual level now. My default became working in a silo. Unfortunately for me and many others, this trend of isolated working continued well beyond COVID. And somewhere along the line in 2024, I was at the brink of giving up on my passion and profession. That same year, I got selected for Silhouette Awards and was paired with Carla, my mentor. She helped reignite my spark by validating and giving direction to my ideas. She connected me to like-minded people with similar visions and outlooks across the globe. Just simple conversations and connections with these people helped me rebuild faith in the process. My interactions with Carla have completely changed the way I approach life altogether now. I don't shy away from talking and reaching out to people. Having a mentor is like having someone look out for you without asking. And Silhouette Awards, thank you for creating such a space for young lighting designers where they feel seen, encouraged, and most of all, where they get a sense of belonging across the borders. You're not only recognizing young lighting designers, you're shaping the current and future voices of the industry. Thank you.